Hello, my daughter and I.
Yeah.
We're at Lamin Lodge in the Gambia, and we're going to be going in, and we're going to have a boat ride, and of course I'll be sharing it with you. These are the prices for the boat trip. We actually took the engine boat, which equals $20 per person. And of course we started at Lamin Lodge, and we took the boat down to the island of Daranka. You can also see the star for James Island, which is actually Kunta Kinte Island. So this is it. And we're going in here to see what do they make?
Here, Jamba, the oyster shells.
So this is one of our guides. His name is Henry.
The oyster shells. So
Okay.
these oyster shells, then the ladies, they will get them from the river, and then they will bring them here and then boil them here for 30 to 35 minutes. Then it can be open.
Okay.
Then when they get open from the shells, they will separate the small one from the big ones. The small ones to the local market, and then the big ones to the hotels and the restaurant for the tourists.
Nice. And then what do you do with the shells?
These shells also, as you see, we normally use them. And how do we use them? We burn them for 2 days. Then when you burn it for 2 days, then you have white powder from it. That white powder is what we make for whitewash.
Oh, so you use every part of it too. How smart.
We use it for paint, and then we use it also for cement also.
Perfect.
The same powder, when you mix it with sand, you can easily use it to plaster your house.
Okay.
Yeah. And
That's the white that is
also
there.
the white one. The same powder, you mix it with the salt water, then you easily have your whitewash for the house.
Perfect.
It depends. You can buy your colorizer in the market, small bottle, red, yellow, green. Then you can mix it with it. Then you can have your color.
And like, how long does it last? Like about the same amount of time as paint?
It can take for about 6 months on the wall. Yeah, about the paint, and then about the cement, about plastering the wall. It can take also 7 years on the walls plastering. We use it for chicken food, for calcium.
For chicken food?
Chicken food is good for the chicken eggs. Yeah, when you pound it
once
into
you
powder.
have the powder.
Powder.
Once you have the powder.
Yeah, it's good for the chicken calcium. We call it chicken calcium.
Okay.
And you can see that's the powder.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me touch it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little crunchy like.
Princess, you can feel it. Like when they burn it for 2 days, this is how it look like. And then they will put it in this empty bag of cement, the loose bag of cement. Then they will take it to the village for those who cannot afford money to buy this original cement and then this original painting.
And all these are oyster shells.
All these are oyster shells. And they are very, very useful. They are not wasted.
Perfect.
Very, very useful. Bro, you just come in here. Yeah, you can see that's the powder from it, from the oyster shells. Okay.
Henry said it takes about 5 to 6 years to build up each pile. So now the ladies and the men don't have to bring fresh water here anymore because you have a borehole.
Yeah,
and over here. And so you're saying that the money that you all made from the oyster shells, you put it together in order to buy the borehole for the community?
Sure.
How nice is that? Perfect. That's great.
Water,
Yeah.
Very fresh.
Okay.
Very fresh. And
That's wonderful. Okay, so this is the boat that we're on. It's a cover boat. And in order for us to get on, they had to carry my daughter and I onto the boat. So that was interesting. Should be fun. So these are mangrove trees.
Yes, mangrove tree.
And Eddie has explained to us that they do mangrove and they do grow a fruit, but it is not edible for humans. It is for the monkeys
And the birds.
and the birds.
Yeah.
And now they're replanting them around the countryside. The animals that are in here are the monkeys, the sea otters, monitor lizard,
And the moat skippers.
the moat which is a half frog, half fish,
Yeah, and the fiddler crabs.
and the crabs.
It's not that I don't want you here. It's something about the way you stare in my eyes. I know that I don't make this clear. I fall for you every time. makes you feel good and every day. All I wanna hear is an everything that we play. Sit right next to you. I try not to show how I feel about you. Think it's okay.
You know.
That's the Gambian Titan.
There's the Gambian Titanic.
That's the boat
Okay.
called the Gambian Titanic.
Look how peaceful it is out here.
And these other boats you see in here are owned by the sailors from Europe.
All the Europeans come and bring their boats here. No local, no local, because it's so expensive.
By the Europeans.
Oh God, y'all, don't make us fall over.
No, never mind. The boat can dance lambada, but never capsize.
But this is the Gambian River,
This is the Gambian
and then it
River.
leads right over there to the
Atlantic.
Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I don't know if we can see that those spots at the bottom, roots of the mangrove trees, are the actual oysters. They attach to the roots. In order to harvest the oysters, the women don't have to have a net or anything. They just go to the tree and pull it off of there.
Normally, how they collect the oysters is a very hard work. In the Gambia here, our oysters are specially collected by the women doing from the low tide.
And so they have to come and what? Stand in the water?
Yeah.
They have to wade into the water?
When they come in, now is the right time for them to come for the oysters. But now the oysters are bit finished. They are finished. Only small ones are there.
So this is
So
not the
ones you see
season.
now they are small ones. They're gonna leave them for 6 months. Again, they collect them.
After the rainy
After
season.
the rain. Use the local gloves and the hacks to cover their hands because the edge of the oysters are very sharp.
Oh yeah.
He said the women cut the oysters off of the branches and leave the branches there so that the mangrove trees continue to grow and the oysters return the next year.
These are the boats that the women use to collect the oysters.
Each boat for one person. After collecting the oysters, after when the oyster season is finished, they use it for firewood collection or for crab fishing.
Oh.
Yeah.